Welcome, boys. Welcome back to another episode of the JayCast. Got a new guest on our hands over here, Mr. Kyle Madden. Glad to have you on.
Hey, it's great to be here.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Great to be here.
Yeah.
Kyle's been. I'm excited to have Kyle on here because he's been. He's a firefighter. He's been fighting the fires past several months.
You hear that, ladies? He's a firefighter.
The past several months, all up and down through California. But before we get into that fun stuff, Rob wanted to show us this video.
He's just fucking around, fucking Googling some shit or YouTube and shit. But
just YouTubing some shit.
Here's fucking Lil Mayo, bro. Don't trip, fam. It's just Lil Mayo.
That's him out here in SpaceX.
Oh yeah,
This is the rocket
It was
ship.
really just him just turning the fuck up there.
Oh yes, thank you. That was a great. That was a great opening video right there, Rob.
Fuck yeah.
I love it. How you doing, Rob?
Doing good. Oh shit, we
You
got
playing
more?
you playing some more?
Next one.
Look at this. He's wearing a box.
You start.
Oh no, dude, this boy. Oh, he's out here in the Kevin Garnett jersey, balling.
Oh, that's great.
Oh,
Okay, it's a comp.
Oh yeah, that's a compilation.
he's sitting there drinking and smoking a bong at the same time.
That guy's wild.
Anyway,
Devin, but
tell us about the fire, man.
Yeah.
How long were you on it?
The Thomas fire?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was on there for 3 weeks, I think.
3 weeks, and that was the one.
Like
Thomas was the
forever.
one in L.A. or
It was in
Ventura?
Started in Ventura
Mhm.
and then went into Santa Barbara.
in Santa Barbara. Did that one because previously before that you were doing you were working on the ones in Santa Rosa, correct?
Yes, I was. I went down there the first night it happened and was there for like 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah, fuck, man.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy. They all kind of just blew up all at once.
Was the winds?
Yeah.
Both things were with the first one were like Diablo winds, and the second ones were the Santa Anas.
What was it? The
Really-
Thomas fire?
Yeah, the Thomas fire.
That was the LA one.
Yeah.
So I mean after you got done with the Santa Rosa one, what was that one called? What fire
there
was
like
that?
6 of them.
Yeah, that's right.
So there was the Tubbs fire, the Atlas fire. The Tubbs was what burned into Santa Rosa,
Okay,
but there was a bunch of other ones all through the state too.
I see.
These are all the ones by LA right here. I
Yeah,
think,
and
right?
there's multiple fires down in LA when the Thomas started too.
Okay. That was like the largest fire in California history?
It was.
Really?
Holy
I didn't
shit.
know that.
It was
Yeah.
like 250,000.
Holy
acres.
shit.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
I think it's
but
292 now.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
the record was. I think
That's wild.
260s or 70s.
God damn.
And I remember you saying something that this fire was a whole lot worse, like working wise, like conditions than the ones up north.
Yeah, because the ones up north really they only burned for a couple days. It's like when the wind stopped, it
Right.
went out, and this fire the winds kept coming, so it just kept blowing up.
Holy shit.
For weeks, yes.
The terrain was fucking nuts, I bet, too, right?
Oh yeah, that's the problem too. We couldn't get to a lot of the areas, those mountains. I don't know if you can look up the mountains.
Yeah, let me check it out. See
Yeah.
what I can do.
I forgot what mountain range it is, sand something, but once you look at it, you're like, I would never be able to hike that. And
Right.
You can't get into a situation where there's fire around you where you can't even hike into it.
Right. And it also I just found out that this year when you guys are fighting the fires at nighttime, you can't fly the aircraft.
Yeah, they actually though this was the first time I've seen aircraft fly at night. They had,
Really?
They had some helicopters set aside for emergencies and like emergency drops.
Oh,
where
wow.
someone work night shift, and it's really dangerous for them to fly at night. But here, click on that picture right there.
Which one?
The one that's all burnt over.
Right here?
Down.
Below it.
No.
The up.
This one.
Wait. That one right there?
Yeah.
Okay. I got you.
I don't know if you can go bigger on that or not.
Let me see what I can do here.
See what you can do, Mr. Rob. Oh, it just takes you to a news.
Okay.
Fox News, probably video.
Well, it's hard to see. I wish we could get a picture pulled up.
That's as big as
Oh,
we're
there we
going to
go.
get, I think.
Okay.
Unless, what about if you put view image right up here?
Right here?
Yeah.
There we go. That's
There
how
we
we do that
Yeah,
shit.
so
Okay.
this is pretty much like what it looked like. We'd be in a lot of homes that were up on these like ridges.
Damn, look at that
And as
house.
you can see, like there's no real defensible space. There's just brush that comes right up.
Oh
to it.
shit! Yeah, that's like I'm surprised it hasn't caught on fire before.
Yeah, that house is very lucky that it survived because.
Oh,
usually-
yeah,
'Cause
right.
Look at all that. Look at everything that's burned around it,
Yeah,
man.
you can
and
see it held on that road right there. But
So-
Jeez. Oh, right here.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know if they put retardant down there or what, but yeah. So if you can see, like, you're not gonna want to be like going through that brush too. It's too thick. There's
Right.
Not enough room. And you can just see everything else just burnt so hot. There's nothing
Yeah,
there.
it looks like a fucking nuke went on.
Yeah.
Jeez,
It was
man.
just the worst conditions you could possibly have.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah.
Oh, and
They hadn't seen rain down there in like 260 days or something.
Yeah, that's the problem too, man. Is there's
Everything
just
was dry and overgrown.
yeah.
And then the humidity was really low. And so when you have low humidity,
Uh-huh.
everything burns hot and like it will just burn.
Oh, I didn't know
really
that.
well, yeah.
Okay.
And then the wind behind it.
holy shit. Here's a fucking house on fire.
Yeah.
Jesus
See?
Christ.
It's crazy.
These people are just got their shit packed,
You got walking out of there.
dude.
That's horrible, man. I
Can't
can't.
imagine.
Fuck fires.
Beautiful homes.
Got to worry about. It's so funny. Got to worry about the hurricanes in the south on the East Coast. And then we got to worry about the fucking fires and
For real.
earthquakes.
Yep. Everybody's kind of got their natural disaster. You
Right.
know?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
crazy.
pick your poison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, think about fires, man. It's like, they could just happen so easy here. It's like
And fast, like overnight when the Santa Rosa ones, like people died because they didn't have a heads up, couldn't get out of there.
That
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fuck, man.
There was like 150 people that died or something.
It was a lot less. They thought, but I think it ended up being like in the 40s.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, still, I
That's
mean,
still a lot of
it's a lot
people
of
people.
that die.
Kyle,
Yeah.
tell that story about the guy when the fires were going down. You were on call. I don't know if you were on call exactly when the guy was robbing the stores.
Oh my gosh, I was there. Yeah.
were there looters?
Looters.
So yeah, this is a crazy story. It's probably one of the craziest things I've ever been on. But we were in Clear Lake when the Santa Rosa, all that stuff was going on, and we were working on a fire in Clear Lake, and it was dead. We were there for PR and just to show our presence to the public.
Right.
And they were kind of keeping us around too, so if another big fire happened, they could just send us. We wouldn't be back up in our unit.
Right.
But Clear Lake, there's a lot of crime that happens in that area,
Mhm.
and we were just out in the fire, and we get a couple calls. We're listening to the radio, and we were available to go other calls if something happened. And we get a call for like a structure fire pretty nearby, so they were sending us. And then also they had a active shooter call like in Clear Lake,
Jesus
Christ, right, which is like a little town kind of inland from Clear Lake.
Shit
Yeah.
was going down.
Yeah. And so we're like, active shooter, that's crazy. Yeah.
Well, hopefully he gets stuck in the fire.
Yeah,
No, man,
we
bring
didn't-
the mic up a little bit closer.
Oh,
You're good.
sorry.
You're good.
And we didn't know what was going on. And then obviously it was pretty serious because they redirected us from the structure fire
Uh-huh.
to go to this active shooter.
Oh fuck.
They said to go stage in this Caltrans yard
Mm-hmm.
because there's now a vegetation fire.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. So
oh
now
my
we got
God.
another fire.
Yeah,
And
three
we have
things
to
going on.
stage. And so this fire, we're just like, it's going to blow up now because we can't even go, and they can't drop. There was a helicopter overhead. They were going to drop their crew off to go fight this fire too, and they couldn't drop because this active shooter was on the loose. Yeah, I'm like, this is kind of nerve-wracking because we were like, they staged us right in the middle of Clear Lake Oaks. I'm like, this is probably not the safest place for us. But we get another call or on the radio, second vegetation fire. We're like, oh my gosh, some guy is out there shooting people and starting fires, and we're like, is this really
Holy
going on right
fuck.
now?
Jeez.
And so finally we're listening to the radio, and they're like, all right, we've apprehended the guy. And I can't believe it wasn't a shootout, but
Yeah.
they had him down, and we went, and luckily there was one vegetation fire. Some engines were already on, and they kind of put it out. It was like in a flat area.
Right.
But there was one up on the hillside. It was starting to take off, and we were coming up to it. They did like a tanker drop on it, and then the helicopter overhead, and we were able to. It kind of held on this road. We were able to take it out. But I guess we were talking to people about it later,
Uh-huh.
and the people that worked for the Clear Lake Oaks Fire Department.
Yeah.
And so there was this guy. It was all over the news, but he shot. It was in a trailer park. He shot his father and killed him, shot someone else and killed him with like a shotgun.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
You went on a murder spree.
And then he went to one of the gas stations, Chevron's in town, and he shot at someone. They returned fire. And then he went to...
Did that person die at the gas station?
I don't remember. I
Okay.
think they survived. I think 2 people died.
Okay.
And then, but he shot 4 people. And so he goes to another Chevron, the one right next to, literally next door to where we were staying in a hotel for weeks there.
Yeah.
And we were always in that Chevron. And he went in there, shot the windows out, and he stole a pack of cigarettes and he stole a Pepsi. That was all. Then he goes on to...
Yo, pause that, fool. He's in his story right now.
My bad.
God
okay.
damn.
Then he goes on to... It's almost over. He goes on to shoot a cop. He gets in a shootout with a cop, shoots a cop. Somehow, hit him in the vest. He went to the hospital, ended up being okay. Yeah, crazy. And then he goes up this road and manages to start 2 fires.
Oh my God.
This guy is going to jail for a lot of things right now. Murder.
Oh, attempted. Oh, he's locked up. He's locked up for good.
Arson.
Yeah.
Wow.
That fool, he bought a pack of smokes and a Pepsi?
Yeah, he took a Pepsi. That's all he stole.
It was probably a Diet Pepsi, too.
I don't know.
Probably a fucking Diet
Well,
Pepsi.
who does that? Who goes shoots up another gas station? Like, you know what? Maybe he's like, I'm never gonna have Pepsi again. We wanted Pepsi.
Maybe he wanted that Pepsi. Got him off the last few seconds. Yeah, you gotta be on some drugs if you're gonna just go do that.
After that, I was like, I'm ready to get out of this place.
Yeah, holy fuck.
There's so much crime going on over there.
I didn't realize there's that much crime going on.
Yeah, and everyone who's evacuated, there's people coming in stealing their stuff.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought it was like somewhat of a nice community place, like with nice houses and shit.
I think there's some decent places around there,
right?
But I guess it's one of the poorer areas in the state.
That's some GTA shit right there,
dude. Seems like Clear Lake is always on fire.
Oh yeah, I think they said something like 80% of all of that county has burned in the last 5 years. Yeah,
seems like every year it's like, Clear Lake's
insurance.
on fire again.
Yeah,
but
it does every year.
That's wild.
Anyway, I want to show this video. Like, if nobody,
this is
if you guys have never seen
of the mountains, what they look like, and I mean they're straight up and down. That video doesn't do it justice still, but
wait, where is this at? This
is the Thomas Fire,
Silverado Canyon. I just wanted to show a video.
This is years ago, but these are the same mountains.
Yeah, I wanted to show a video of a DC-10 dropping a tank.
And dropping straight down.
Holy shit.
I mean, this dude, look at, they're like 100 feet above the ground.
That's ballin'. That's a sick ass video. Ooh. Dude, dude. Almost in your dude. Holy shit. That's a wild video. Those planes are huge.
Oh yeah, you gotta be a badass pilot to fly one of those too, to get that close to the ground like that.
Those fools are probably making so much bank.
Oh yeah, they make a lot of money. I actually got to see a DC-10 make a drop. It was it's out of Colorado. It was called some super tanker. And it's the biggest capacity tanker in the world.
Oh god.
And I got to see it. I guess it costs over $100,000 per drop. And I got to do a drop. Yeah. Crazy.
100,000 per drop.
That fire, the Thomas Fire costs. I'd like to look at it now. It's probably $100 million. It's cost.
Look it up, Rob.
To fight that.
Okay.
Look how much it. Damn, dude.
Wait, actually go to CalFire incidents
on Google.
Yeah, Google CalFire incidents.
Dude, those DC-10s, the airlines used to use those for commercial planes.
Yeah.
Those DC-10s, they're double wide, they're huge. They're huge planes.
Right there, that first link.
Should I click Thomas Fire?
Yeah, click on more info next to it. Yeah, this tells you all the information about it. Okay, if you scroll down a little bit. The input cost. They
281,000 acres.
Fuck.
Yeah. 92% contained.
Oh, so it's still burning.
I don't think it's burning at all, but
the
containment goes off where it's been there has to be
I see.
line into it. It could be totally not burning, but as long as until you get the line around it and clean it up completely, it's not contained.
Jeez. Crazy, man. Jeez.
It doesn't say the cost on this one. They switched over to a different website. They passed it over to a different, I think, Forest Service. So this is why.
Now CalFire is all throughout California. Is that just a Northern California thing?
It's north and south. Yeah.
It's north and south. Okay. Damn, I can't. I still can't believe that dude just got a pack of smokes and it's a Pepsi.
I know. That was like the craziest thing. Like, we were talking to a lady after, like.
He just came in. He probably pointed the gun at me and said, "I just want smokes and a Pepsi."
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, that.
Hey, how about them wild card games yesterday?
Oh, you want to bust into the wild card games? I didn't actually get to watch any of them yesterday. I was working all day, but I watched the other two.
The Saints game was pretty good. Did you get to see it?
I did.
Dude, Cam Newton
I watched the ending of it.
Smacked on one play. Did you see that?
I did not.
Where he spun out of a tackle.
Yeah.
And then he was like kind of lunging forward and trying to get back to the line of scrimmage and just got smacked by a D lineman. Let me look it up.
Yeah, look it up. I saw Mariota
Jeez.
get smacked too. He took a big hit.
Dude, that play where the ball got batted down, and he caught it. That was probably one of the sickest plays I've seen
crazy.
in a long
A
time.
little bit of luck there, but crazy that he was.
A
able
little
to do
bit,
that.
yeah, definitely some luck,
Yeah.
but
There's a lot of quarterbacks that aren't making that play though.
no.
Here it is.
Oh,
man.
yeah, he
Ran
got
into a brick
sacked.
wall.
Oh yeah, that fucking hurt. This is when I was listening on the radio on my drive home,
Yeah.
and I thought for a minute, I'm like, the Panthers could come back and win this
know,
game.
They were
chance.
They had a
driving,
chance.
man. Look at this.
Oh,
Ooh,
it's a big man.
and Cam's a big man,
I
so
know.
he's getting brick wall. Look at that. Oh yeah. Oh,
He was hurting.
oh that hurt. Ow.
He was hurt. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
he
he's
went
on the
down.
ground. Fuck.
He was hurting.
Quick exit for the Panthers.
No disappointment.
I would have to say the Rams blew it.
Oh,
They
yeah, they
fucking like 3 turnovers in like the first half.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
the
Aaron
same
Cooper,
guy. The same guy.
He's all pro too. All pro return.
Oh man, he pretty much fucked them.
He did. That's what I was saying.
He-
Those turnovers at the start.
Yeah,
Really
I would say he. It's safe to say that he lost in the game.
I mean, their offense really didn't show up either.
No. But the end of the half, it looked promising.
But it did.
They looked real promising. Robert Woods. Was it Robert Woods? He went off.
Yeah.
He had a lot
Holy
of
shit.
yards.
I mean, there was so many times where they were driving the ball and then they would get in the red zone and just lost all their momentum. Like, they just couldn't score.
Yeah.
It's like they had several chances to win that game.
I mean, the thing is, you're playing Atlanta. You know, they went to the playoffs last year.
Yeah, Super Bowl.
Or Super Bowl. In fact, today I was just watching Mic'd Up. You know, they mic everyone up. The players.
Yeah.
And I was watching like Mic'd Up on like the whole Super Bowl game on both sides, and it was so funny just because Atlanta thought they had it. Who's number 12 on Atlanta? The receiver.
12.
I forget
Look
his
it up.
name. Mitchell
Sanu?
That's what it is. Sanu.
Sanu.
Dude, listen to him mic'd up. It was so funny, bro. It was cracking me up. He's like, they're scared. He's like, they're scared. They don't want it. He's like, this is over. This is over. And it just wasn't the case.
Yeah.
And another person that was freaking hilarious, who reminded me of Marshawn Lynch, was LeGarrette Blount.
Oh.
He's like, man, there's always that one catch. You know what I mean? There's always that one catch. I don't know. It was hilarious.
It was funny.
And then I watched Bill Belichick be mic'd up, and it was so funny because every time it was only like one game. It wasn't the Super Bowl game. It was a different game. But every time they scored a touchdown, he literally had no expression. It was just like him sitting there. It was like 4 touchdowns. Same expression every time.
You know what I watched the other day was I watched a video of John Gruden mic'd up.
Oh, I watched that one too. It was pretty longer
And
one.
All I've ever seen from Gruden is I didn't really watch that much
Right.
football. When I
Right.
was that young.
I mean, yeah, that was early 2000s.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. And I watched that John Gruden mic'd up, and he is intense.
He's intense, and he's fucking. When he's telling the quarterback the play, like, hey, he's like going on like a
There's
whole
so
sentence.
many words, yeah.
And the quarterback's in the
He needs
huddle.
to simplify that.
Yeah.
Bad for the quarterback.
And the quarterback's in the huddle, and he's fucking up. He fucks up like 10 times.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, he's
just made him feel like shit about it.
Yeah, made him feel like shit about it. And then afterwards, he's like, man, the quarterback's like, it just takes repetition and practice. And John Gruden says some smart aleck like comment.
Yeah, he does. He just talks down, but the players respect him. You
Oh,
can
yeah.
tell.
I think that's going to be good for the Raiders. I thought it was
They
kind
need
of.
someone like that.
Yeah,
They
I
don't
think-
have guys like that in the NFL anymore.
No, they don't. And I think at first I thought it was kind of fucked up that they got rid of Jack Del Rio. I didn't know why when I first saw it. I'm like, why are they firing him? Like,
Yeah.
that's not a good move. And then I heard,
I mean, Del Rio is a good coach. He'll be successful somewhere else. But the main reason why he fucked up, dude, was because he got rid of his offensive coordinator.
Yeah, and he made
the problem was the defense last year.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always been the problem for the fucking Raiders.
Yeah, and so now they got rid of their offensive coordinator that they had a chemistry with last year.
Yeah.
Now the offense sucks. The defense still sucks. You know?
I think Gruden's going to do a good job in there.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's a
Expectations
good offensive
are
mind.
high.
Yeah,
Like, as high as they can ever get
Yeah.
for a coach. He has to get wins.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't, dude, how about the 10 years, $100 million? Holy freaking
That's crazy.
crap.
That's a lot of money for football. That's
No,
a dream right
a
there.
quarterback, a head coach has never gotten like a 10-year deal. 10-year, $100 million.
Yeah. I heard they might even offer him like stock in the team, in the franchise.
It's crazy. That's how much they had to give him.
No, that's how much. Yeah, he's probably like, I'm not doing it unless I get $100 million.
Yeah.
And fucking Dave, what's Al Davis' kid's name? What's
Mark Davis.
Mark Davis is just like, we'll give it to him.
They know. They go to Vegas
We'll give it
too.
to him. Yeah,
They're gonna
yeah.
lose
Once
so
we go to
much money.
Vegas,
That's
yeah,
gonna
they
become a
know.
very rich
Yeah,
organization.
they're planning for the future.
Yeah.
I just feel like Gruden this whole time, like, you know, he's always been saying like, I'm not gonna come back and coach. I'm not gonna do it. But like, secretly, he's just been waiting for that perfect opportunity. You know,
This was it.
this is it.
He's like, that team's a solid like
It's a very good
foundation.
team.
It's a
Back
yeah.
down
It's
the
it's
playoffs.
not like he's coming into
Yeah.
fucking nothing.
Right.
He's got a good squad
He's got the quarterback.
and he got the money. So he's like, fuck, I'm about to make $100 million.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here doing Gruden grinders. Fuck yeah, I'm gonna go coach.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know
ESPN
that's his passion too.
that exactly.
And ESPN was still paying. They were paying him a shit ton of money.
Oh,
too.
yeah,
That's
don't
the
get
thing.
me
They
wrong.
kept up, and I think his salary.
Oh, I'm sure.
Too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's another thing I want to talk about. Like, who's gonna do Monday Night Football?
Hopefully not Chris Collins.
Yeah,
Dude,
please.
hopefully not. Gosh,
I have to mute the TV on Sunday nights, man.
I've never heard somebody
I
say.
hate him.
He's so biased.
So biased.
Yeah, you can't be biased as a
No.
commentator.
Hell, man. I've never heard somebody say like Chris Collinsworth is such a good commentator. Like, have you ever heard anybody say that?
No, because
No.
everyone hates him.
And especially because the fucking 49ers beat him twice in the Super Bowl, so he's always so biased against them.
He's
Pissing
so
me off.
biased. It's
Yeah,
like
he is.
it's right there. You watch it, you're like, all right.
Yeah.
When is someone gonna pull the plug on this guy?
It's hard to watch a game and listen to commentators just like
Yeah.
biased opinions against your team. You're just
For
trying
real.
to enjoy the game, but you're listening to some guy who shares opinion on everything.
Yeah.
You know who I actually really enjoy as a commentator is Tony Romo, man.
Oh, he's
yeah?
great. He is so
'Cause
good
he
at
actually
it.
he breaks down like each play before it even happens.
Yeah,
and shit.
I like
Yeah.
that.
He knows
He,
his stuff.
yeah.
He's actually a dude up in the booth that really knows what he what he's
Honestly,
seeing.
exactly. After this year, maybe put him on Monday Night Football.
Yeah.
I know it's a big-
Is he working for ESPN?
No,
I
he
think
was
it's
on-
Fox
yeah, I
or
think it
something,
was
or
Fox.
AB, something like
Yeah.
that.
They might offer
NBC.
him some big money. To
Dude,
come
he
over.
should, because he does. He breaks down the game. He's like, while the play's happening, the ball hasn't even been snapped. He's like, the quarterback's doing this because this linebacker's blitzing,
Right.
and they're gonna. He's audible, running to the left side now, and
Yeah.
and the play just happens, and it's exactly what he calls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
It's
Yeah.
wild. So maybe, I mean, I don't know. I hope, yeah. If it's Chris Collinsworth on Monday Night Football, maybe.
No, it ain't gonna happen. He's already
No.
Sunday night.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Giving it to
it
him.
ain't gonna happen. But how about that game tonight?
Oh, it's a big one.
Oh, the Nash. What time is that on?
Fuck, it's probably on here
Probably
pretty
like
soon.
5:30.
Yeah,
5:30?
5:30. Couple hours from now.
Who do you got? Who? Go around the table, Rob.
Bama, dude.
Bama?
Come on. It's gonna be Bama.
Bama, huh?
I mean,
I'm just actually, if we're talking about biased people, I'm very biased when it comes to Bama, so I'm going Georgia.
You
I mean,
gonna
I
go
just
there?
hate the SEC in general, man. I mean, they're smash mouth football. You know, they're what football's supposed
Yeah.
to be, and they're badass. But I mean, they're just too good, man. They're just too good. I want somebody else to get in there. I think UCF got snubbed out of the
It's hard
playoffs,
to say,
man.
man.
It's hard to say, man.
When
They're
They
their
beat
scared.
schedule's
Auburn,
not
though.
there.
They beat Auburn.
Yeah.
They got snubbed, man.
I'd like to see 18.
Hey, did they win their bowl game?
They did.
They beat Bama, or I mean
Auburn.
Auburn. in
Oh,
their
okay,
bowl
okay,
game.
I see,
yeah.
I see. Oh
And,
yeah,
like,
oh,
the
yeah,
Auburn
yeah,
team
yeah,
that
yeah.
beat
I was
Bama.
thinking they played Auburn in the regular season. I
No.
forgot about that. Yeah,
Yeah, they beat them.
it was a close game, right?
Yeah, it was like 34
But they beat 'em.
Yeah.
Undefeated season. When they go 13, 14,
13 and
0.
0.
Yeah,
man.
Shit.
crazy.
That's
yeah.
badass, dude.
They were a good
Ballin'.
team.
And they went 0 and 12 last year. Isn't that crazy?
I think 2 years.
Or
ago.
2 years ago, yeah.
That coach
Still.
is a great coach. Taking 0 and 12
Holy
program
shit.
to 13 and 0.
Yeah, that's
That's
insane.
he's in the that's the American Conference, correct?
Yeah,
Yeah, he just left too. He went to
Nebraska.
Nebraska. Yeah, I think Nebraska.
I think it was Nebraska he went to.
Yeah,
If I'm not.
he'll be able to recruit a little better there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And,
You'll
that
probably
could be a
have some
really
people
good team
transfer
in a
too.
couple of years.
I'm sure some folks are transferring from.
Yeah, maybe some 50-year seniors who have a degree and stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe
Like
right
fuck it,
away.
I'll go to Nebraska, go
Yeah.
freeze my ass off, and go be a Cornhusker.
Yeah.
Like going down here in Orlando, feeling great, and go up to Nebraska, freeze my ass off.
who do you guys got in the game though?
I said Georgia.
Oh, you did?
Oh,
Who do you got?
Yeah.
I'm rooting for Georgia.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're gonna win. I was hoping for some flashier teams to be in the championship.
Yeah,
Me
I'm
too,
very
man.
Might
pissed
not
off.
Be an exciting game.
It's
I'm
not.
I'm honest.
Defensive struggle.
I'm really mad the fact that those two teams are in. I mean, not so mad that Georgia is, because I mean, when's Georgia's? I think it was in the '80s the last time they went to the Natty. So I can't really. I'm like whatever with Georgia, but I just fuck Bama, dude. God
For
damn it.
real,
I know.
man.
God, I really wanted Ohio State to be in there, even though they lost 2 games. I feel like when it comes
They're a
down to
good
a
team.
regular season, I feel like they had a harder schedule and they deserve
they won
it.
their conference.
Yeah,
too.
and they won their
Yeah.
conference.
Yeah.
So you
How
gotta
about
win your
that-
conference?
How about that Rose Bowl game though, dude? That was one of the best football games I've seen in a long
Yeah.
time.
That was a great game.
That was a
It
great
was.
game. I know that sucked for you, Rob, since you're an Oklahoma fan.
Well,
but
I mean, I like to root for Oklahoma, but I'm just glad it was a badass game. Honestly,
the Rose Bowl is cursed to be a good game.
It is
Yeah.
every year. It's
Every
one of the
year.
best games of the
It
year.
is, dude.
It's something in the air that day
Yeah,
for the
it
Rose
is.
Bowl.
It's
That's
the granddaddy of them
Pasadena.
all, man.
Yeah.
It is the granddaddy of them all. Fucking Rose Bowl.
I love that. Oh man, Kyle, what happened to USC in their bowl game?
Oh,
Darnold,
sour
dude.
subject, man. No,
I won't bring it up.
no, it's good. The just offense wasn't there, man. I knew that was a talented Ohio State team. I know they were pretty upset.
That's why I
didn't
think
make
they
it
should. I
into.
think they were, and that's another thing is they beat a US. I mean, I don't know how good the Pac-12 was this
it
year in
wasn't
general.
very good. USC barely got by the whole year.
Yeah, that's true.
So they
Though
had,
the Pac-12 was like what 1-8 in all their
oh
bowl
yeah,
games.
it hasn't been like their worst bowl season.
And
ever.
I remember Rob and I talking about is it do they suck or is it very competitive? And we were agreeing that it was very
for a
competitive.
few years, yeah.
It was
year they
very
sucked.
competitive, but this year, I'm not saying it's very competitive because
I don't know what's up with that, man. Like,
Just a few years ago, they won. They had an amazing record in the bowl season.
Yeah.
they knocked each other out. It was very competitive. They
Yeah.
had a lot of good teams, but it's different year by year.
yeah, it
Every
is.
conference
It really
so
is.
are they just not getting the recruits or what?
I don't
in
know
the
what's going
Pac-12?
on. We
Maybe.
are definitely getting out recruited by SEC.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
No doubt
Top
about
10 every
that.
year.
I mean,
Yeah,
It's SEC.
SEC.
USC's in there.
Well, dude, now the ACC like it's just. I honestly would say the ACC is a better conference than the Pac-12.
oh
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Look at national championship.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
It's been a while for the
Yeah.
Pac-12.
It has since
Yeah, I
Oregon.
don't know. And then look at Oregon now; they suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Well,
didn't
they
do
have
too
no.
good.
Coaching
Do you think it's
stability.
coaching?
They have no stability there. Everyone just keeps leaving.
How about
They're
Chip
fine.
Kelly going to fucking UCLA?
That's a big move. For
That's a
them.
big move.
I'm not happy about it.
I think Chip Kelly's just a great offensive mind in the college world. You know, I
We'll
just think
see.
Yeah.
One thing I like to look at too is the fact. Look at UCF's coach Scott Frost.
yeah.
He was his offensive coordinator at Oregon for,
Oh, no
for those
shit.
years, and that's why I try to point out too that there was. I don't know if he learned from Chip Kelly or
Right.
if he was
Or maybe he was
a
the
big
one.
part of the success.
of the
around
success, yeah.
offense, because look at him at UCF. He just became coach of the year, and he had the best offense in the
Yeah.
in the college
13 and
football.
0, dog.
Yeah, that's
Beat-
who Oregon needed to get.
Yep.
was Scott Frost back. But
Yeah.
And then if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I can't talk. The Oregon coach just dipped out.
he did. He went to Florida State.
Florida
Willie
State.
Taggart.
That's yeah.
And there's a lot of players that were upset about
Yeah.
that because he recruited them and they committed and they left. And he made promises he'd be there.
Right.
There's
I
a
mean,
lot
it's
of
hard. I
upset
mean,
players.
of course you're gonna make those promises when.
But you gotta,
You
as a
want those
coach too,
players.
you gotta look out for yourself and your family.
And that's what
Do
I'm
what's best
saying.
for
Like,
them.
of
He's
course-
from Florida. That was his dream job. He had an opportunity. He had to take it.
Yeah, if that's your dream. Yeah, if you haven't,
Yeah.
if you have FSU open and you're from there and it's
Yeah.
your dream, you're gonna
I
want
don't-
to take
yeah.
that. You're gonna. I mean, come on.
You just gotta
Yeah,
go about the
of
right
course.
way. You can't lie about it to the
Yeah.
people. You gotta be honest with the players and the
Right.
families. So
I
think
mean,
that's where there was
if
some
that was
tension
my,
there.
if I was in his shoes, I'd probably would have taken it too.
Yeah.
And especially just like how the years that he's had at Oregon, it's like I gotta do something different. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I think last year was his first year, and he was turning. The
oh, it
program
was
around.
his first.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought he had 2 years.
No.
Okay.
And but they were getting better,
Yeah.
and he was starting to get the recruiting back. But I don't know. We'll see where that's a big school. They have amazing facilities.
Yeah.
They got.
I mean, they ran shit for
the
what
Nike-
6 years in
the
a row.
Nike guy, what's his name?
Well, he's from Eugene, I think.
Yeah, and he funds like everything. So
Yeah.
he's a big pull to get coaches and players.
Oh
there,
yeah.
so
Oh yeah. Hey, come here. You have a new
They get
jersey.
the right guy, they'll be back on top soon.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah. Come to our school. You have a new jersey every game.
Yeah.
Not just a new jersey, a new whole helmet, everything.
Everything. Yeah.
Everything. They do have really nice stuff
Everything.
there, and their facilities there are amazing.
Right.
Yeah.
And Jimbo to Florida or to
A&M
A&M.
Yeah.
Jimbo. I
Who
like
saw
that.
that
I
coming?
like that. No one saw
No
it. I
one
don't
saw
think
it
anyone
coming.
saw it coming.
Crazy.
Dude,
But
the coaching carousel this year has just been
Every
off
year
the
it gets
hook,
wild.
It gets wild. I like that he went to A&M.
Yeah.
Go test his waters in the SEC, see what he can do for recruiting wise there. See
Oh,
what-
that's automatically going to boost the recruiting. Definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, they have
It's
had
Jimbo.
great recruiting.
Oh, they
there.
are. I know they've had great
A&M,
recruiting.
they're
True.
losing it. They had like the number one quarterback in the class like 2 years in a row, but
They
they
had
both,
Manziel.
they both transferred because someone could keep them around.
Yeah.
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 And then they had Manziel back in the day.
Yeah.
Back in the heyday. On our last cast, we talked about Mr. Johnny.
Oh, I just saw some news about him this week.
He's on the CFL.
Yeah, CFL.
CFL, yeah. Let's see what he can do there. Honestly, hey, is arena football still a thing?
It is.
It is.
They do like I think they're like playing maybe now like they
Oh,
have a
they
weird
do it.
schedule. It's like different in the year I think.
Right. Speaking of arena football, when we were at least when I was watching the Gruden FX fucking mic'd up show,
Yeah,
whatever, he was talking. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna ask my brother how they do it in arena football." Did you see that when he said that?
Oh yeah.
I
He
just
kept
saw
talking about arena football.
Yeah, he kept on talking about it. It was so funny. he's like telling these refs. He's like, "Oh, is that how they do it in arena football?" He's like, "There's this one at one time he's on the sideline. He's like, you know what, refs? You guys are ruining the game. You guys are ruining the game."
He does not like the refs when
No.
he's out there. It was pretty funny.
I didn't realize how intense he was.
Yeah, because he's such a nice guy on,
Right. I
as a
mean, yeah.
commentator.
So I hope he helps Derek Carr out a little bit because Derek Carr.
He's a quarterback coach.
Yeah.
That's his specialty.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
offensive mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I think.
That's
I'm,
what they
I'm not
need,
gonna. I'm
man.
not gonna put any predictions this fucking early, but if they don't at least go in the wild card, then
they have to get the playoffs. This
Gotta
next year.
get- yeah. I don't know.
Did you guys see Marcus Peters hug the ref?
I
in his
did.
game the other night.
Oh, I didn't. What game was that?
Chiefs, Titans.
He hugged a ref.
Well, yeah, you remember he got ejected a few weeks ago for throwing the flag.
Oh,
This crowd.
that's right. That's
Yeah, let me see-
right.
let me see if I can
That's
pull it up.
right. Yeah. He hugged the ref.
Which I'm surprised you can get a penalty for that too.
Yes, you can. Yeah.
You're not allowed to have any contact with the ref.
Did you guys see Dellavedova, whatever his name is?
Get ejected.
He got ejected.
Yeah, I saw that.
What do you think
It
about
was a
that?
little bit of a flop. Come on.
It was a little bit of a flop too, and it's not like he
It
like
wasn't that.
and he
yeah.
tried to help him up immediately.
Yeah, I didn't agree with it.
Yeah. Who was it? Was it John Wall?
It was Bradley Beal.
Oh, Beal. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
all fucking pissed off. Like, fucking
Acting
Dellavedova.
hard after
Yeah,
he-
Dellavedova's like, dude, I
Dellavedova.
tried to help you out. And then
Had
Beal
the
put
size.
his hand on the ref's neck, the referee's neck.
What?
Yeah, and he didn't get ejected. It was like for a split second, he had his hand on the ref's neck.
Huh.
Yeah, who knows?
Anyway, here's this fucking video.
Kansas City blitz, a flag down, and the pass broken up by Peters. They throw it his direction again. He's had a lot to say, regardless of who he's been covering. That time for
Is it a big hug?
Oh yeah, he just straight hugs him.
Watch it.
the Laker game. Offense.
Look how uncomfortable that ref is.
He just
He's like, all right.
he just grins.
That's funny.
Man, the Chiefs blew that.
Oh, they
game,
blew.
man.
I saw.
Blew it.
I
Do you
saw.
expect anything?
No.
Come on.
Poor Alex Smith.
Poor Alex, man. He always chokes. So
I saw a meme and it was like the Warriors, the Falcons, the Indians, and another team was in there.
Was it Andy Reid and Alex Smith?
No. It was
The Indians blew a 3-1 lead.
no, it was all the teams that have blown a lead,
Yeah.
and they're up.
Hillary Clinton.
They're like, yeah, no, she was one of them too. She
No
was,
way.
yeah, she actually was. She was one of them too, and they're like in heaven, and they're all their hands are out, and they're like, come join us.
Yeah, I've seen that.
That sucks. You've seen a lot of that lately. The
Isn't that?
lead's
I was
blown.
about to say that. What is going on? Like, I feel like that's never really happened. I mean, it happens, occasionally, but lately, it's been like all the time. I mean, baseball, football, fucking happened.
So the Warriors?
Yeah, basketball, everything.
Yeah.
There's been some.
I don't know. I feel like social media has now just blown it up. It's like if you blow a lead,
But
it's like you're getting shit on.
Yeah, but if you really,
Still to this day.
Yeah.
7 years
Oh,
ago.
yeah, but I mean, yeah, this really hasn't happened like too often.
right? I mean, yeah, I guess it has happened a lot.
I mean, it just with every sport though, with
Right.
every single sport. So
Yeah.
it's kind of weird.
No, it is. If you look at the history,
In
of sports,
history-
a lot of stuff has never happened, but
Like-
every sport it's starting to happen.
Yeah.
These big leads are getting blown.
It's not safe. It's never safe
Yeah.
until that clock clicks
Yeah.
0.
Exactly.
How about this play right here? Marcus Mariota.
Oh yeah, Kyle and I were just talking about this.
This is a great.
Damn, dude, that hurts.
Oh yeah, you don't see it, dude. Something like that doesn't happen very often.
That really hurts.
So was he
Do you
past
think
the
he-
line of
yeah,
scrimmage?
do you think
That
he was
pretty
past the line?
controversial.
I don't know.
It's hard with that angle to see.
What an athletic play, though.
Here, let me
Yeah.
see this. They don't have the line out.
Let me
Go back. Let me see where the line was, where the line of scrimmage was.
I go back a little farther.
Ah, he's over, I think.
I don't know,
I don't
man.
know. I don't know what the rule is. Is it the
I think his
ball or is it your
entire
body?
his entire body has to be passed.
Ah, I
That's
see.
What the rule is, yeah.
Okay.
If that's the case, he should.
Well, I mean, he was right on the line then.
Yeah.
What a play though by Mariota, man. That was
Yeah, that's a heads-up play.
Only
Dude.
Mariota's making that play.
so athletic. But he threw 15 interceptions, 13 touchdowns this year, and they still made the wild card, man. Like
And won a game, yeah.
I can't.
They
believe
have a
that.
good squad.
I mean, the
they got a-
defense.
He's
Yeah,
not
defense
a bad
pretty nice.
quarterback too. It's like
No, yeah.
they talk about how he makes big plays in big games and
Right, exactly.
makes plays on his feet. So obviously his passing is not quite there.
Oh, and
Yeah.
that block that he threw.
Please,
better than the
please
stat show.
play this video.
What? Which one? The best fights?
Oh, I thought it was just the Crabtree one in
That's
general,
60
but
minutes.
You
oh
wanna
yeah,
watch
no,
it?
don't play it. Don't play it. Don't play it. I just saw it. I thought it was just the Crabtree to leave video.
Oh. I could pull it
Those
up.
fuckers have a rivalry going on.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
so funny because honestly, if you like look at it, Talib's just bitching him,
Yeah.
ripping his chain off like fool. Just
Crabtree had to back himself up.
No, he had to,
can't get
yeah.
embarrassed like that again.
Yeah.
Talib is like a thug out there.
He is.
He's
He is.
he's a good player though. I can't believe the Denver sucks. So I mean, I guess I could. They really don't have a quarterback, but
Well, dude, the AFC West had such high expectations.
oh, they were the
man.
worst division in the league.
Yeah,
by
and
far.
Just shit the bed. Every team.
I was thinking maybe it was just competitive, just like the Pac-12 situation.
No.
Maybe it's just competitive.
No,
It wasn't.
it was.
No. Yeah, they just shit.
I mean,
the
they
bed.
played tough games, but they suck. You know.
The NFC South though.
Do
Carolina, the Falcons.
Oh, yeah,
and,
Saints.
And the Saints. Yeah.
yeah. Do you think the Philly is gonna get far with Foles?
No. It's over.
I don't think you can count him out.
I don't think you can. I don't think you can count them out.
I
They have a
count
really
them
good
out.
team. Who are they playing?
It's over, man.
Who are they playing this week?
Fuck. Who are they playing?
They have to play an
Is it the
NFC
Falcons?
team.
The Vikings. No.
The
no,
Falcons. They play the
They
Falcons.
play the
Or
Falcons.
no, the
That's right.
Falcons play the Vikings. Maybe.
Look it up.
Let
Look
me-
it up. We gotta know. We don't.
Yeah, we can't. be
Talking about
saying the
sports
wrong
here. We're
fact.
just like, oh
Yeah,
yeah,
let's pull it up on my phone.
yeah. Well, I mean, fuck. The Vikings. It's funny. No one really talked about the Vikings. They had a great season.
They had a really good.
I've always fucked with Case Keenum, man. Nobody gives him credit, dude. That dude is a badass quarterback.
Well, he's still got the starting job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's still got the starting job. And
He's the all-time
What'd they do?
NCAA leader in yards.
what happened? They lost 3 games this year. Vikings.
Yeah, 13-3 maybe. I don't know. It's Falcons, Eagles, Saints, Vikings.
Saints.
Those are gonna be some good games.
Yeah,
Damn,
they win
those
13-3.
are
Vikings,
games.
I'm actually probably looking forward to most. That's gonna be a good game.
How about that game-ending interception by Jalen Ramsey?
That was crazy.
Dude.
He's a talented player.
He is, dude. He got first team All-Pro, I
I
think,
know.
didn't he?
What
yeah.
is this, like his second year?
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah. He's good. He's very good.
Yeah.
Hey, did you guys hear today? Not to change the subject on sports, but Trump Tower in New York got like caught on fire today.
No.
Yeah.
I did not see that.
And like it was only no one really got injured, like 2 minor injuries, but there's people like posting Snapchats like, yeah, fuck you.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
I'm like, that-
man.
yeah,
Those
I'm
people
like,
coulda died in there.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, come on now,
Yeah.
you're that mad?
Yeah.
Like it
There's
is
people
what
on
it
there,
is.
yeah.
It's not-
It is what it is.
you shouldn't be saying fuck yeah to that. That's fucked up.
Yeah, it is fucked. People's lives are at stake.
But I'm not gonna say any more about that. But just like
Get
it's
all in the politics.
yeah, I don't.
yeah, we could stay away from the
Yeah.
politics.
Although, do you
For
think do you think Trump like rides Air Force One? He's like, fuck that. I'm just gonna ride my own.
He wanted to.
My
I think,
757 jet.
I think that was like his plan. Was
but they
using
wouldn't
it.
let him because of security.
Security issues, yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, fuck that. He's like, my 757's way nicer.
Yeah, probably.
It probably is. But the thing is like Air Force One. That's a 747 if I'm not mistaken. That's a big ass jet. But it probably doesn't have the luxury like things he has on his.
Well, it's a double decker, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a 747.
Okay.
I don't know that much about planes.
Neither do I. I don't know.
Look
I
it
don't
up.
know
Look
a
it
whole
up.
lot.
Look it up.
I know
Look it
this
up.
guy's an expert.
Look it up real quick. I believe it's a 747.
So what's bigger, a DC-10 or a 747?
A 747.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Is- DC-10's like a 777,
Okay.
which
No,
is
not Nike.
in my Air Force Ones.
All right, here we go.
Why is that so funny?
Yeah.
Type in what kind of plane it is. See what it.
Oh, it'll tell us right. Oh yeah, 747.
Yeah, so it's a 747. It's a dual engine on each side.
What
Look
is-
up look up images.
Wait. No. What?
Huh?
Read that last sentence. It's been 2 VC-25As.
Oh,
They
okay.
switched to a 20. Oh, they are 747s.
Yeah. Oh,
That's just
okay.
Another word for it.
I don't know.
We just retired our 747s. We don't have any of them anymore.
You don't have any?
Nope, we retired them.
Damn.
So you went to a smaller plane?
No, we went to it's a 777 and we just added like more seats to it.
Okay.
But it's not a double decker plane.
I've never been on a double decker plane. Is that more international?
Yeah, it's all international for the
Okay.
most part. Yeah. Because like the 747's a double decker, but only on this top part.
Oh, okay.
This part like
is
is
that
just
first class?
first class is up here and all bottom down here.
Okay.
It's fat. There's like it's like 65 first class seats or something like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
65 first class?
I could be a little wrong on that, but I do know our new 777s have 60 first class on it.
Holy shit.
I wonder. I would love. Do they actually have images of what's inside? The
Yeah.
Air Force One?
Type in interior.
I'm curious what they do with all that space.
Oh, they got fucking big ass tables like this in it and shit.
Yeah.
Like, they got that plane has some shit on it for sure. Oh yeah,
Holy shit, bro. Look
Like
at
a
this.
full home.
yeah. It's like the Oval Office in the fucking
Wow.
air, dude.
Yeah, they're probably having like meetings
Look
up
at
in the
this
sky.
bedroom.
Yeah.
Wow.
Type
That's really
in.
nice.
Oh yeah.
Dude.
You should see some of the first class seats some foreign airlines have these days. Fucking full on beds like
Yeah,
that.
they look
It's
really nice.
crazy.
Do you know an airline I could
Absolutely
look up?
crazy. Singapore Airlines maybe. I could be wrong. I don't know. Type in just like luxury first class, commercial or whatever. I don't know. You put. I mean, they're getting crazy. And then after this, I want to see what. Let's see here. Right here. This is a new one. Yeah, right.
This one?
This picture, yeah. This is a first class seat right here.
That's it.
What?
It's just a bed.
It's like a bedroom.
It's I believe there's a seat either right next to it or this folds up into a seat.
Dude.
Yeah.
Does that like that room close off too?
Yes. Right here, this latches down into here.
Wow.
So if you're sent to a random person, but then
Got
that's when people are
champagne and
that.
rose petals on there.
Oh yeah, that's when people are really joining the Mile High. Like when you get that
you're,
fucking
yeah,
shit.
you're joining
Yeah.
Mile High
Yeah.
Club for sure.
This is Emirates. Go up. This is Emirates bar on the top of on the Airbus A380.
Wow. Have you ever seen that?
I've never been inside one, but I see them all the time at the airport.
God damn.
Is it like Dubai or something?
Dubai, yeah. Fly Emirates.
Oh yeah, nobody else can afford this shit unless
That's
you live in
crazy.
Dubai.
That's oil money.
Dude, look at that. That's the plane. So when you get up, you're like, I'm gonna go to the bar during the flight, and you're just chilling, talk. It's like you're actually at a club or at a bar.
Yeah.
You know, you're not just sitting in your seats.
I wonder how
Oh,
much
you're
it costs
fucking turning up,
to, like,
bro.
do something like that.
Yeah. This
straight-
is I believe no, never mind.
You're fucking turning up. Oh,
Our
fuck.
first we just ramped up our first class seats they're really nice. And they're nothing like that, but they're nice as hell. Type in Polaris.
Polaris
Yeah.
Airlines.
First class. This is what our new planes look like. For first class.
This is it right here, right?
No, that's our old. That's what,
Yeah, that's like what I wrote on.
yeah,
to,
that's
like, New
that's our
York.
old first class though. Our new ones look more like this one right here.
Right here.
Yeah, or right here too. That's what they look like.
Damn.
Yeah, and it just lays out in the bed.
Okay. It'd be nice taking like a nap. if you're
Oh
going
yeah,
on-
Rob
Oh,
got
dude.
Rob got one like this one right
Oh,
here.
yeah.
This is what Rob like pretty much got.
Oh yeah.
It's exactly what Rob got.
So shout out Jay. He got me on a flight to New York to go see him. It's a 5-hour flight. Red eye. I get on the plane, and it was like 11 o'clock or whatever. So I was like ready to go to bed. Get a free Jack and Coke. Pounded it real quick. Reclined all the way to a bed. They give you a pillow, blanket, and all that, and just passed the fuck out. Woke up a few hours later. I was in New York.
In New York.
It was
That's
so
awesome.
sick. Oh,
Yeah. But I mean, we still have some of our planes still have these seats, obviously. But yeah, no, it's nice. It's always nice. I'll never travel again internationally without being in first class.
Really?
Yeah,
'Cause that's a long flight.
it's a long flight, dude, and just I did San Francisco to Frankfurt, dude. It felt like 5-minute flight.
Really.
I fucking
You did it first class?
first class. Had my food. Had a lunch. There's a lunch service when we took off. There's like 3 services. There's a lunch, dinner, and then breakfast.
Okay.
And I was sleeping during the dinner one, and I literally passed out. We were just over like the north South Dakota, and I passed out. And when I woke up, I look at the map, and we're like flying right above Ireland. I was like, "Holy shit! I've been out for days."
That's sick.
Why were you flying there like in first class?
Me and Eric went out
Oh
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Are you on your feet the whole time when you are working?
Pretty much for the most part, like during service. Yeah, not like the whole time. No.
Yeah.
Like when it's international flights, you get like depending on how long the flight is. Like when I did a flight from San Francisco to Auckland, New Zealand, I had like a 4-hour crew. It's called crew rest, 4-hour crew rest.
Oh,
And then there's little bunks in the plane that you can't see as a passenger. It's like a secret hidden door,
yeah.
and you go down there and there's like 8 bunks, and it's like beds.
You
It's
get 4
like-
hours to take a
and
nap.
4 hours just to sleep.
Dang,
It's nice.
that is really nice.
And I try to do like the second break, because when you do second break, you go to, because you have to split up because there's so many flight attendants. And so some people do first break and then come back, and then you do second break. And when you get done with, you sleep for 4 hours and you wake up and you only have an hour left of the flight. So it's like nice. You just do a quick landing like service.
Damn.
Sounds like a sweet gig. It's got its perks.
It's got its perks.
Yeah.
When I do international, I don't really do it that often. Some people do it all the time.
Oh, is it like your choice?
Well, some people hold like that's their schedule every month. They
Oh.
do international, but like for a person like me, like new people on reserve, you just get lucky and they call you and like, hey, we need you to go here.
Oh, but you want the international.
But I mean, yeah, I'd love to do them. It's a little more work, but fucking going
See
different
cool
country
places,
for
yeah.
free,
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet.
I'll take it.
Imagine a 20-hour flight to
Dude, I was
Thailand.
when I just worked a flight from Cleveland to LAX, and excuse me, this passenger in first class like, yeah, I'm going to Singapore. It's 18 hours long from LA.
Wow.
I'm like, holy shit,
Imagine being stuck in an uncomfortable seat for 8
dude. And that's
Middle
that's,
seat,
we
in
had
economy.
yeah, we had that conversation. I had a conversation with him. He's like, I'll never fly in economy ever again. There's no way. He's like, there's no way I could do that. Absolutely no way.
Wow.
You're 18 hours in a fucking tube, and you're sit up like this the whole time.
I know, that's pretty. That's
18 hours? Fuck that.
No.
I mean, I guess you could just drive there.
Yeah, that'd be dope. That'd be
So you
sick.
get to stop whenever whenever you want, you know?
Hey, real quick, before you exit out, I wanted to see what Trump's 57 looks like inside. This is his private. I think it's so funny. The fool's so rich. His private plane is a 757. That's a commercial airline plane.
Insane.
Insane.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah. It's ballin'. Here, I'll pull up this picture for us.
Yeah. It's got different
So nice.
doors.
Ballin'.
That's just like one room.
That's just a room. That's a big plane. It's a bigger plane. Look at that table, fool.
Which one?
I
Oh,
wonder if you hit like,
The
some
dining room area?
turbulence, everything just shakes, falls over.
your plate just fucking flies up the ceiling.
Oh, if you hit some turbulence, I'm sure some shit has happened.
Here, I'll show you guys a plane. My dad was flying for this company called Williams Sonoma.
Planes are so cool. I love fucking airplanes. They're like magic, man. They just fucking take off 30,000, 35,000, 40,000 feet, chilling, going 600 miles per hour. The thing is you could actually ramp up planes and get them up to like 60 to 70,000 feet and get from New York to San Francisco in like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
That's
Hey,
crazy.
here's
Yeah.
the jet my dad was flying right here.
Oh, that is sexy.
Oh yeah, that's a $50 million
Pretty nice.
jet.
Your dad was
Glock?
flying that?
Yeah, he was flying that all over the. He was flying that to Sydney.
What? What
Yeah,
was
he
this?
he went to China. This like,
From California?
yeah. Oh yeah.
Non-stop?
Dang, look at some of
I don't know if
He
went
probably
nonstop.
filled
the
up a
images
little.
of those
This is the interior though.
luxury.
Jesus.
Oh yeah.
Why did he stop doing that?
He was just doing it kind of like part time. He had a buddy, one of his best friends, Chris Memmott. He got on fly as the captain flying this thing,
Oh, shit.
and they just needed another pilot
Oh, it was a
here and
two-pilot,
there.
yeah.
And so, you call my dad.
So your dad was just a co-pilot for him?
Yeah, he's just co-pilot.
Yeah,
He's a
because you
cockpit,
probably
though.
need two people on that kind of plane.
Look at that thing.
Well, in
like a
general,
spaceship.
if you're going overseas, you definitely have to at least have two, because I know when we do, I don't know if this is like an FAA thing or anything, but I know when we do international flights, there's 4 pilots on there because they take breaks.
Oh, yeah,
2 pilots will
definitely.
go
You got-
sleep,
I'm
another 2 will go fly.
Okay.
Yeah,
pretty sure that's rule. You gotta
Yeah.
have 4 pilots going
Yeah.
overseas.
Look at that. That's such a cool picture.
maybe just 3.
Imagine like flying up in it,
Oh, yeah, here,
it's
I'll show
amazing,
you-
dude. It's
The
dude,
views you
nothing's
would
more,
see,
dude.
you know?
This just happened the other day. I was in the, I got a chance to go up to the cockpit, and we were flying over Wyoming, like Idaho, and like Wyoming, like flying like kind of like both, like over them. It was pitch black out,
Yeah.
but it was like a full moon and clear as day outside, and you can just see so much snow in the mountains, like perfectly.
Amazing views.
And the stars were like, I'm like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
I've never seen a view like this before. I didn't
you
even.
can't even take a picture that does it.
It
justice.
doesn't. I tried to. It didn't show up. That's what your dad flies now.
This is what he's flying primarily right now. I just went on a flight with him to Burbank a couple weeks ago, and kind of got some flight training in. It was pretty sick. He let me fly the plane.
You got to fly it.
Yeah.
Is it difficult?
He got to fly it on autopilot.
Oh,
No, I'm just
yeah.
kidding.
But you know.
Oh no,
so,
you.
like,
I'm just fucking with you.
This is the cockpit though.
That's a nice ass cockpit.
Yeah. And this thing was
It
brand
is. That's-
spanking new.
It is. It's nice. You just see some of the planes, like some of the older planes you look at, and like, this is fucking shitty.
Dude, I got to go and tour when I was down in Santa Rosa,
Uh huh.
the Sonoma Air Base. They brought us over because we were there for a long time.
Yeah.
They let us tour it and pretty much thanked us for
Yeah.
coming down and helping. And I went into one of the tankers, one of the smaller ones. It's still a big tanker,
Yeah.
but the cockpit in there was tiny, and you could barely see out the windows. I'm like, how do these guys fly these?
What kind of
things?
plane was it?
Was it?
It was just like your standard tanker. It wasn't
okay.
like a 747 or.
Gotcha.
Was it a prop?
A
A prop plane, or was it like jet engine?
It was a prop, I think.
Oh, that's why it was so tiny up in there.
It was a prop.
There's not so many little fancy gadgets.
Yeah.
Just like turn on the fucking engine and hit the yoke.
Yeah.
That's
There
ooh.
wasn't a lot of stuff.
Yeah, planes could be sketchy though
It
too.
was cool though.
What was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say. Totally forgot what I was gonna say. I hate that, Mr. Rodman.
I mean, flying an airplane is really, anybody can learn to do it. It's just pilots are pilots because they understand, they know what to do when something bad happens. They are trained to.
Oh yeah, they're badass.
That's why you have to go to school. That's why they do flying a, like a 172, compared to flying an airline, like it's all flying, man. It's all the same thing. Same concept, same the same thing makes the plane fly.
Right. Oh yeah,
It's
no,
just-
definitely. It's all airlift.
People are certified for. Because they go to these schools to learn how to operate an airplane, like when something bad happens.
Of
to it,
course,
in an
yeah,
emergency,
absolutely, yeah.
And that's why airline pilots are airline pilots, and private pilots for, UPS or something
Right.
fly those, and it's all the same concept. But the tricky part is, my dad was telling me this. The main difference is this, obviously the speed of the aircraft.
Right. Yeah. Definitely.
If you're in a 172, things happen a lot slower. You have a lot more time to react.
Right.
But in a big jet that you're going 500 miles an hour, or 500 knots or whatever. You got to react way quicker.
Oh yeah. Oh, definitely.
Because you're just hauling ass. But
I still find this amazing. When his name was Sully, I think Sully Sullenberger or something like that. When he landed that plane in the Hudson, dude, that is seriously remarkable.
Oh, yeah, dude's
Absolutely remarkable.
That dude's a hero.
Did you watch that movie?
I haven't seen the movie.
It's a good movie. It's kind of slow at times, but
Yeah.
I just love it because I love aviation. So, but the fact that the FAA, I think it was ramped up a little bit too much in the movie about how the FAA, or I don't know if it was FAA or another organization, was trying to say, hey, you had time to go back to another airport, but you didn't have to land in the Hudson. And he was sitting there like, and they were criticizing him, like they were like trying to get him in trouble for doing that.
Or the FAA will. That's their.
That's their job to
They
investigate that.
They try
but
to fuck you over,
Like, fool, this dude, he obviously didn't have time. You're in New York City.
No.
There's no other way to land this plane unless you land it at a fucking airport. Because if you land it anywhere on land, you're going to destroy.
Kill everyone.
Yeah.
Plus other people. On the
Exactly. So he made the decision to land it in the Hudson, landed it beautifully. In fact, if I could be wrong on this, but the only, we call it a ditching. It's called a ditching when you land in the water.
Yeah.
The only successful water landing in aviation history.
Crazy.
Where
ever.
nobody died.
Nobody died. Nothing.
Wow, that's incredible. That dude's a hero.
Dude.
That dude's a straight hero.
And then on top of that, it was like fucking 25 degrees that day. And the Hudson, the water was like, I want to say it was like 29 degrees.
Wow.
Damn near.
And people
Freezing over.
some folks jumped in the water and tried to swim to shore. And
no,
I mean, dude,
your
it's
body was
hundreds
locked
of yards,
up. Yeah.
hundreds of yards away from shore.
Yeah.
And they were interviewing them, and they didn't get too far until they just got in the shock, and people had to like save them.
Jesus Christ. They almost killed themselves.
Yeah.
Jumping in the water.
Yep. It was like, okay, and then the reason why some of the water came into the plane is because the pilots forgot. It happened so fast. Everything happened in like, I want to say like 120 some seconds. Everything from takeoff to landing in the water happened that quick. And they have to go through a checklist when they're, an emergency procedure like that. They go through a checklist, and they didn't have time to go through all the checklists, things they had to do,
Right.
and they forgot to switch. I don't know the term exactly on it, but they forgot something where so water doesn't get into the plane. Like they switched something. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know exactly, but they didn't do it. So that's why then the whole cabin started filling up with water. So okay, yeah, you survived the landing. Now you gotta survive getting the fuck out of there.
It's a bad
Yeah.
day.
That's a bad day. But everyone survived. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
That
Oh
is,
my
man,
god.
that's crazy. Give it to that guy.
That's fucking incredible.
Just an example though how the FAA tries to fuck you. One of my dad's buddies flying that big global was coming out of an airport, and he already had his flight plan logged in the computer in the plane. But for some reason the computer glitched, and when he took off, the plane banked right instead of banking left. And that departure out of that airport, I forgot whatever airport it was, but it's always
Right. Yes.
you
Yep.
always bank left.
Yep.
And for some reason it banked right, and all of a sudden the air traffic controllers were like, "Whoa, what was that? You know, what happened?" We're like, "We had a malfunction in the flight plan system, and blah blah blah." And I guess I don't know,
They're interrogating him pretty much.
a couple weeks later, he got a fucking letter in the mail from the FAA, and and all of a sudden they opened up and had an open investigation on him. And I'm like, wow, man.
Yeah, that's what they do. I mean,
Yeah.
they take it to the extreme with it,
Yeah.
and as they should. It's funny that you say that about some airports you have to bank off. Because I know DCA, in DC you have to bank off left immediately.
Yeah.
Because I think you start flying over the Pentagon or the White House or something like that.
Yeah.
And if you bank off right, you're right over all that fucking shit.
Yeah.
And so it's you literally take off and then you're just banking left.
And that's
immediately.
probably no fly zone.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
That's exactly what it
shot
is.
down doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
But
Yeah, that's crazy. There's so many rules and regulations, as there should be, but it's just that's another thing.
yeah, there was another story.
Oh, it sounds like Sunny D's getting home.
Oh, yep. He's
But what were we saying?
There was another story about my dad. He was one of his buddies from Orville. He's got his acrobatics license. He was flying one of the little crop dusters or something, and he was out in the Sac River, flying under bridges and touching his rudders on the water, flying right next to water skiers and shit. And somebody was taking videos, and he got his pilot's license taken away.
Wow.
Yeah, he had to go down to Sacramento and
Go to court?
Yeah, basically had to fight for it back. Basically had to retake he had to retake his pilot's license test.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they straight took it away from him.
Yeah, it's no joke.
It isn't.
It's definitely no joke. I wanted to bring something else up too. Oh yes, Matt and I were talking about this earlier. Did you hear about that Logan Paul dude, the YouTube star?
No. Logan Paul?
Yeah, he was a Vine dude, but he's this big YouTube sensation dude. But apparently, or not apparently, he did take a video. He was in Japan, filming YouTube videos.
Yeah.
And he went to this forest where it was known. It was the name is Suicide Forest. It's known for people to commit suicide, and they were in this forest and they found its dead body, someone who just committed suicide, and they took a video of it and were laughing in the video, doing terrible gestures, just stupid shit, and
To the dead body?
with the dead body in the video. I don't think they were touching the dead body, but they were just mocking it pretty much, and he put it on YouTube, and everyone saw it, of course, and he just got fucking everyone just what the fuck, dude, you're so fucked up. The video got pulled from YouTube.
Damn.
Yeah. And
wait, so it was this Logan Paul dude that was in the video?
Yeah, maybe look up his picture. You'll probably know who he is. I don't know, maybe not.
I didn't know who he was.
Okay. I just know the reason I found out about him was when Vine was a thing. He was always doing Vine videos. But this dude.
Oh, yeah. I think he kind of looks familiar. He looks like a fucking douche.
Yeah. So, and then he had an apology video, and the apology was so just not apology, it just sounded like he didn't even. He's oh, I'm just so sorry. I was just trying to spread like awareness for suicide.
No,
Yeah.
he was not.
And then
good cover up, dude.
yeah, and then he was posting other videos. Like there was other videos before that happened through China, and he was just being so disrespectful, like to the culture and like everything, just being ignorant as fuck.
What a fucking dick,
dude. Yeah. So
sounds like he needs to get his ass beat.
yeah, he does. This is the video right. This picture right here is from a video of him, like saying his apology.
Did you actually see the original video?
I didn't see it. I saw
either.
pictures of it, but I mean,
Sad stuff, man.
dude, what the like? What goes through your head?
Yeah.
For
What people
real,
do
man.
for views is crazy.
Yeah, right. That's like an episode of Black Mirror right there.
Dude, okay, so I watched, or my favorite episode so far is the one where they all have the chip in the behind their ear, you know, and they can replay their memories.
Oh, was that the one where the guy with his wife?
Yeah, dude, that episode was so good.
Yeah. Have you seen any of the new ones?
Oh yeah, I actually just watched. It was weird. Netflix like skipped me out of order for some
The
reason.
thing is, you don't have to go in order with
Right,
those,
which is cool.
Yeah.
But for some reason, yeah, I started watching one of the new ones. It was the one where the girl and the guy in the beginning, they hit the dude on the bike and he was drunk, so they took him.
Oh, and they
put
threw
him in
him
the
off,
bag
and they threw him off. Yeah.
Yep. And yeah, spoiler alerts, by the way.
I haven't
Everybody
seen the show
watching,
yet.
you haven't seen the show.
want to.
Oh,
That
sorry,
one's
Kyle.
crazy. That one's
yeah.
crazy.
Great show.
What's up, Sonny D?
What's up, Sonny? Great show, by the way.
Did you see the one with this the video game spaceship?
Oh yes, I did watch
That
that
one's
one. That one was
crazy.
hella good. With
There's
Captain Daly.
there's a bunch of good actors in that, like well-known actors in that episode.
Yeah. No, that main dude Daly killed it, man. Like,
Oh yeah. He's been in a few. He played. It was Landry in Friday Night Lights.
yeah. Yep,
I remember.
yep.
him.
Yeah, it was him.
it was weird because they make him out in the beginning of the episode like
to be like
he's
the good guy.
The good guy.
Yeah,
and then he
that
just
everyone-
turns into the villain. It's
Yeah.
like, dude, it's crazy, man.
Is it the same actors in every show?
No.
Episode?
Every episode is completely different actors, and the storyline's complete. It's pretty much just short movies.
It's
Okay.
like, yeah,
It's
it
short
is like
stories.
It's almost like the Twilight Zone, dude. But it's
So
like,
is it like in black and white? 'Cause
No.
No.
Okay.
but it's like kind of the same concept a little bit. It's like this one
Big
or
twist in every episode.
Yeah.
What I noticed with the show, it's a lot of the episodes, most episodes, I would say, it's all about like technology and how it can like manipulate us and it's crazy.
Yeah, it's all
dude.
about like it's pretty. Yeah, it's. I was about to
Cool.
say it's all like technology shit and how it can ruin us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all
in
of
ways.
everything. It's all like kind of futuristic. Like,
Yeah.
all the a lot of the technology.
You gotta
in the
watch
show.
it, dude.
I want to see it.
Super.
I
good,
will.
dude.
I will have to say there's like not many, but there's a few that's kind of like boring episodes. It's
Yeah.
like, all right, that wasn't that good. Because when you watch one that's just so good, you're like blown away. You expect every single episode to be
I
that
really
good.
like the first episode, and then but now I've seen a bunch of other ones, and I'm like, wow, that was like one of the shittier ones.
Yeah.
Like,
You were just
but
saying
that
was
one
your
got me
favorite one.
hooked into the show.
Yeah, exactly.
So it was like, damn. That
yeah,
one
it's
really-
if I'm not mistaken, it's a British show.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But and I noticed the first 3 seasons, it's all strictly British actors and
Yeah.
everything. But this new season, they kind of
Like there's
had
4
some-
seasons.
yeah.
Yeah. And have you seen the one where it's another video game one where he goes into the video game? It's like a scary video game.
I haven't.
Oh,
no.
we gotta watch that one.
Yeah, don't ruin it.
Oh,
for me.
I won't ruin that one. That
Yeah.
one's good.
I love that show.
That one's like really good.
Yeah.
It's fucking. You gotta watch it, Kyle.
I want to. I'm
You gotta
probably gonna
watch
watch an
it.
episode tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, check it out.
It's like it's fantastic. It's very fantastic.
Dude, it's crazy how Netflix is just taking over the game.
It is.
man. Like,
I'm
It's-
waiting for TV. When are they gonna get rid of cable TV?
right?
Yeah.
I mean, dude, it's
You
kind of
know-
that's where it's going towards.
You know what I heard? Like I don't know where I heard this, but I heard Disney's like trying to buy out Netflix.
Oh no, I
way.
heard Disney's gonna kind of make their own thing like Netflix too.
Okay. Or maybe they bought Hulu.
Okay.
Or whatever that's called. Is it called Hulu?
Yeah.
I'm always like, it's called Hula's.
We just had Hulu's the
We
other day.
did. I
dude.
hadn't had it in years.
Really?
Love
Been that
Hulu.
long.
In years?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Oh,
Everything.
I got lucky on the sauce combination right off the start.
Got lucky.
so I killed it.
Have you ever
Rob,
had-
Rob
have-
helped me a lot.
I-
He said he perfected it.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Rob's got it
Yeah.
perfected. But have you ever been there where you don't get the sauces right and it just doesn't taste?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Dude,
feel like
I've never had the Mongolian fire sauce. I think
the
it's called.
fire whale.
Oh, fire oil.
And
it was
that
good?
shit is bomb.
That
Ooh.
you gotta add a good amount of that stuff on
Yeah.
there. It's so good. It's not
Yeah.
that spicy, but it's like got really good flavor too.
Right.
It does. The kung
Ooh,
pao
good
too.
old hula. It's hard to find a place like that, like in different states. I
I know,
still
I've
haven't never
No,
found a
it's-
place
Nope.
like that.
Is it just local?
Yeah.
It's just I think it's
There's
just a
only two
local.
of them. There's two of
Oh,
them. There's
okay.
there's two in Chico.
Yeah, I don't know. There may be another one somewhere like nearby.
Yeah.
Maybe Sacramento or something. I don't know. I have
What
no
kind
idea.
of food is it? It's
Mongolian barbecue.
barbecue. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it is.
Have you ever been in another Mongolian barbecue?
Well,
place?
no, I haven't. I've been like Hawaiian barbecue.
Okay.
There's a bunch of those everywhere.
Yeah.
But I mean that's completely different.
It is.
Still pretty bomb though.
It's bomb.
I heard Hawaiian food's good.
All right, I'm gonna take this dude's face
Good.
off.
Yeah, so what is
I
this
can't
guy?
stand this guy.
Look at this guy. He looks.
Oh.
This guy. First of all, anyone who's
That's
like, anyone who's wearing their hair like that in 2018 to this day, it was only destiny for you to get in trouble like this.
For real, man. What the fuck, man?
That guy, whatever. What an a-hole. I'm just trying to spread awareness.
Yeah, don't lie.
Yeah, now you're lying. Now you're completely lying. Dude, how about I know this doesn't concern you guys very much, but the weather on the East Coast has been,
Oh yeah, nuts. I hear like 50
Dude.
below in Vermont and shit.
dude, crazy. It's been so cold. I was just in Houston. Even in Houston, it was 23 degrees.
What?
Yes,
Dang.
23 degrees in Houston.
That's like got to be a record.
Just the other day,
It was
it had
snowing in Florida.
yeah, it snowed in Florida and it snowed in Houston.
Wow.
Like
Is that
what?
the first time ever?
It snowed before, but it was like this was actually a good amount of like for Houston, for Texas, a good amount of snow.
Crazy.
Jeez.
And I was in Cleveland like yesterday. I was in Cleveland yesterday and the day before, and it was 5 degrees. But I think Cleveland usually gets like pretty cold like that. And then in New York, it's been like -2, -5. DC, it was 3 degrees, and just throughout the whole East Coast and Midwest. Minnesota had a record high. I think it was 56 below.
56 below.
I don't even know what that feels like.
I've never
bro.
felt negative temperatures.
Neither have I.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
I don't.
It
Even, I couldn't even fathom what
It's hard
that's
to
like.
breathe.
It's terrible. But you know what's so weird is like here, when it's like 20 degrees, sometimes it almost feels colder because it's so wet outside.
I think it's the moisture. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so wet. Like it's like more.
It's a different type of cold.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
weird. It's weird to
Yeah.
explain. I don't know, but they're having like icicle. Look it up. Type in
On YouTube.
type in like Minnesota icicle, or I don't know, it's like icicle tsunami or something like that. Mimosas.
Minnesota what?
Type in
Minnesota ice hockey.
no, icicle like tsunami.
How do you spell icicle?
I don't know.
Why?
Why?
Yeah. CLE.
Icicle what?
Just like tsunami or something. Let's see if it pops up. I don't know if. Oh yeah, check this out. Play this video.
Oh, does it freeze as it continues to like
yes.
move?
Look at this.
I know, it's pushing forward.
That is crazy.
Look at this.
It's just like water moving. And it just
Really pushing in.
instantly
It's like-
turn to
yeah,
icicles.
Crystals.
Michael, get away from it.
They might want to leave.
Yeah. Yeah, it's getting cold over there, you know?
Yeah. Living on the beach, you wouldn't think you'd have to deal
Yeah.
with something like that.
Jesus Christ, dude! Look at that.
It's just moving.
Yeah. They get hurricanes in the summer and then this in the winter. No thanks. I don't want to live there.
I don't know if they get hurricanes. They don't
wait,
get hurricanes.
wait, where is this at?
This
Oh,
is
this is
Minnesota.
Oh, Minnesota. Oh, is this a lake?
Yeah, it's a
this is
lake.
Oh,
one of the
wow.
Great Lakes. I'm guessing.
I thought that was
No,
like,
it's not
have
a
you
Great
seen-
Lake.
Have you seen
It
some
isn't?
of the coastal videos?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
It's
No,
crazy. It's like flooding and then snowing.
Minnesota is the land of 10,000 lakes. The whole state has 10,000 lakes.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, it's like Florida, dude. Florida's got a shit ton of lakes too. I mean,
Look at that.
obviously
That's
way
gonna go
different.
right through the house right there.
Oh yeah.
That pressure.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck?
Whatever. Just pause. That's in a video.
Stopping it.
They're like, should we call the police? What the
That's what
fuck
they
are they
said.
gonna do?
Jesus Christ. 11 things found after Japanese tsunami.
11 things found out.
Let's not watch this.
It's 7 minutes, dude.
Yo,
kinda-
pause this. I don't want to watch
Number
this.
11. A Harley.
A Harley.
Davidson
All right.
That's what we
all right,
found off after the tsunami.
All right. Dude, did you guys see that video of Bren showed me this? It's like all the total deaths from World War II, like compared from each country.
No.
Dude, it's insane. It's so interesting. It's like the Russians had basically more deaths than anybody else in the whole war combined.
Dang.
The
Crazy.
Russians did
Yeah, they had
Crazy
so many
as hell.
casualties, dude. It was insane.
in World War II.
Yeah. Here, dude, I'll show you the video. It's
No,
crazy.
no, yeah, I believe you. It just, I wouldn't think that.
Well, yeah, because battles like Stalingrad, dude, like they lost like millions just in one battle.
Okay.
Dude, it's
The amount of
crazy,
people
dude.
They were
Like-
letting die.
And I think the Nazis had the second most casualties. I'm not sure, but dude, it's crazy. Because they put it all in comparison for you. It's insane. But
No, I believe you. I believe you.
what you drinking on there?
I was drinking some ginger ale.
Ginger ale?
Ginger ale and whisk.
Some hard ginger ale?
Some of that hardcore ginger ale. That good. But anyway, so that game's probably starting soon. Should we wrap this up?
Sure.
We gotta watch the game.
Yeah, we do.
All right. Well, thank you, boys.
Thanks
We
for having
outie.
me on.
Of course. We'll do another one soon.
Yeah,
Of course.
definitely.
Rob's over here. He's like, I'm the computer guy now.
I'm Jamie.
Jamie, pull that up, please. I always say that. It's so funny. All right. Peace out. Stay classy, San Diego.
Later.